Listen up, you beautiful degenerates. Forget your all-inclusive resorts and pre-packaged tours. We're diving into the soul of Jamaica. The grit alongside the glamour, the stories whispered in alleyways and sung from mountaintops. We're talking cutting-edge AI wizardry, bringing you visuals so real, you'll swear you can smell the jerk chicken. So buckle up, kids, it's gonna be a wild ride. We're kicking things off in Negro, home to the legendary 7 Mile Beach. 7 miles of pristine white sand, turquoise water so clear you can see your toes, even after a bottle of Appleton Estate. This is the Jamaica you see in those postcards your aunt brings back from her cruise. But trust me, we're going deeper than that. We'll wander through the local markets, haggle over spices and crafts, and maybe even grab a plate of jerk chicken from a roadside stall. And when the sun starts to dip below the horizon, we'll make our way to Rick's Cafe. Here, you'll witness some of the most interesting people on the planet launch themselves from towering cliffs into the churning sea below. But don't get too comfortable, kids, because we've got a lot more ground to cover. Next stop, Montego Bay, the second city. Mo Bay, as the locals call it, is a bit of a contradiction. On one hand, you've got your luxury resorts, your golf courses, your fancy restaurants with white tablecloths. But scratch beneath the surface, and you'll find a city with a pulse as vibrant and unpredictable as a shot of Jamaican rum. We'll wander through the bustling markets, a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells. We'll visit the historic Rose Hall Great House, a former plantation with a dark and twisted past. And no trip to Montego Bay would be complete without diving into the local cuisine. We're talking jerk chicken, ackee and saltfish, curried goat, and all the rum punch you can handle. Just be sure to pace yourself, kids. We've got a long way to go. Get ready to sweat, kids, because we're heading to Ocho Rios, where the lush rainforest tumbles down to meet the sparkling Caribbean Sea. This is a place for adventure seekers, nature lovers, and anyone who wants to experience the raw, untamed beauty of Jamaica. First up, Dunn's River Falls. We'll be climbing those cascading falls, slipping and sliding our way to the top, surrounded by lush greenery and the roar of water. After drying off, we'll head to Mystic Mountain, where we'll soar through the rainforest canopy on a zip line. And for those who want to get up close and personal with some of Jamaica's marine life, we'll even have a chance to swim with dolphins. Hold on to your hats, kids, because we're heading into the heart of Jamaica, Kingston. This is the cultural capital, a city pulsing with life, music, and a history as complex as a Bob Marley lyric. We'll pay our respects at the Bob Marley Museum, a pilgrimage for music lovers from around the world. We'll wander through the National Gallery, soaking up the vibrant colors and bold strokes of Jamaican art. And we'll delve into the city's grittier side, exploring the Trench Town neighborhood where reggae music was born. Kingston isn't for the faint of heart. It's raw, real, and bursting with creative energy. Time to escape the hustle and bustle, kids. We're heading to Port Antonio, a hidden gem nestled on Jamaica's northeastern coast. This is the Jamaica of old, where time seems to move a little slower, and the pace of life is dictated by the rhythm of the sea. We'll relax on the idyllic Frenchman's Cove Beach, a secluded paradise where the rainforest meets the sea. We'll explore the lush Blue Lagoon, a natural wonder with waters so blue they seem to glow. And for the adventurous, we'll take a bamboo raft ride down the Rio Grande River. Rise and shine, kids. We're heading into the clouds up to the majestic Blue Mountains. This is where Jamaica's famous coffee is grown. And trust me, you haven't truly experienced coffee until you've had a cup of Blue Mountain Brew. We'll hike through misty trails, surrounded by lush vegetation and the scent of coffee blossoms in the air. We'll climb to the peaks, where we'll be rewarded with panoramic views that will take your breath away. And of course, no trip to the Blue Mountains would be complete without visiting a local coffee plantation. Get ready to disconnect, kids. We're heading to Treasure Beach, a place where time seems to stand still, and the worries of the world melt away with the setting sun. Forget your fancy resorts and crowded beaches. Treasure Beach is all about raw, unadulterated relaxation. We're talking secluded coves, quiet stretches of sand, and a pace of life that's as slow and steady as the tide. We'll chat with the locals, who are as warm and welcoming as the Jamaican sun. Let's step back in time, kids. We're heading to Runaway Bay, a place steeped in history and brimming with natural beauty. We'll start at the Green Grotto Caves, a network of underground caverns that were once used by pirates and runaway slaves. We'll explore the eerie passageways, marvel at the stalactites and stalagmites, and learn about the fascinating history of this hidden world. Next, we'll head to Seville Heritage Park, where we'll delve into Jamaica's rich and complex past. And of course, no trip to Runaway Bay would be complete without some time on the beach. Hold on to your hats, kids. We're heading deep into the heart of the Jamaican wilderness. Black River is calling, and trust me, this ain't your average boat trip. We're talking about a safari down the longest river in Jamaica, surrounded by mangroves, exotic birds, and yes, even the occasional crocodile. Don't worry, we'll keep a safe distance. But there's something undeniably thrilling about witnessing these prehistoric creatures in their natural habitat. We'll also be visiting local communities, learning about traditional fishing techniques, and experiencing the warmth and hospitality of the Jamaican people firsthand. And for a little adventure, we'll make a stop at the majestic YS Falls. Last stop, kids, but trust me, we're going out with a bang. Falmouth, a town frozen in time, a living, breathing museum of Jamaica's colonial past. We're talking cobblestone streets, Georgian architecture, and a history as rich and intoxicating as a glass of Jamaican rum. We'll visit the old courthouse, the former slave market, and the historic Greenwood Greathouse, a glimpse into the opulent lifestyle of Jamaica's plantation owners. And as the sun begins to set, we'll make our way to the luminous lagoon. So there you have it, kids. Jamaica. More than just a vacation destination, it's a state of mind. If you're looking for an adventure that will stay with you long after you've returned home, then Jamaica is calling. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join me on this journey.